Welcome to the main event with Kevin and Mia. I'm Kevin.
I'm Mia.
And we are still...
I'm still folding names.
We're still doing names for the drawing.
You know, that just me, you know.
So welcome to Season 2, Episode number 65. Welcome to the show, Stephanie Smock.
At least you know we don't cheat, because here we are still folding names. Thank you all for who have shared our videos. We've got the same ones like Stephanie Schmock, Nathan Schmock, Frank Beal, Christian Basil, Terry MacGyver, my dad. You guys, each week you guys share. Each month you share every single week's video. And for that, yeah.
That's right. Tonight is the night for the drawing.
Good luck, and you increase your... I know you got like 12 extra for sharing videos. You have 12 extra sharings in there. And Robert Cowdery, he's another one that likes to share, that shares our videos. So sharing is caring.
Welcome, Nettie. Welcome, GW Pomature. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, tonight's the night of the big drawing. And we're super duper excited. So I want to get right into thanking our sponsors, because if I don't, then they might not sponsor us no more.
I am so not prepared.
But mainly because it's the right thing to do. So we'll start off, first of all, with a huge thank you to, that's right, Josh Bauer from jbauerart.com.
Josh Bauer!
For all of your graphic design and artistic needs, get a hold of Josh, because he is one hell of an artist. And not to mention, well, actually, I will mention the fact that he's just an all-around kick-ass human being. And we think very highly of him.
Yes.
And if you got something to say about that, don't make me come over there and talk to you.
We're going to fight.
You might want to dial it back about 25-30% so I don't have to come over there and talk to you. And as always, a huge thank you to Stan Terrell from The Boneyard.
207-227-8680 for all your carpentry, property maintenance, house carpentry needs, and all kinds of stuff. He is an awesome guy, and he does awesome work.
Yes, and we love Stan dearly.
Yes, Stan's the man. He also hates hearing that. But.
He also has an online shop where you can buy novelty items such as lighters, wallets, jewelry, things of that nature. And you'll see throughout the show, you'll see his website show up. Another huge shout out to, that's right, Hanging with Web Show Media Group.
Hang with Web Show Media Group, Web TV. Great
group of people over there at Hanging with Web Show. They are not only a sponsor of ours, they also, we're syndicated through them. So head on over to Hanging with Web Show, HWWS Web TV.
Hours of entertainment.
So many hours that I can't even keep up.
Huge variety, everything from comic books to talking about movies to art to music, indie music.
Yes.
So, yes, Annette, you are another one. I'm sorry. Yes, you are another one that shares.
And we have some really big news tonight, but I want to get through the sponsors first, and then we'll tell you what the big news is. I'm itching.
He's itching.
It's like I got the crabs, only not.
That's when sharing isn't caring. You didn't get that from me.
A huge shout out to Peter Anthony from Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony is the sponsor for this month's giveaway. And this month's giveaway, and I'm going to jump right into it. This month's giveaway
tonight.
That's right. So if you haven't shared tonight's video, do it now. If you have not liked Kevin B Entertainment, do it now. And your name could be over there. And when we do the and pull a name, it could be you. And periodically throughout the night, Mia's going to do this. She's going to hopefully not drop any names out of the bucket.
I didn't.
She's going to toss it like a salad.
Toss it.
And this month's giveaway, being sponsored by Peter Anthony Productions, is, that's right, a signed Blu-ray copy of his Friday the 13th fan film, Rose Blood, which they have finished filming. They're going through the editing process, I would imagine by now. But you will get a signed Blu-ray copy of this film, signed by Peter Anthony himself, along with Jason Brooks, who plays Jason Voorhees in this film, as well as Lar Park Lincoln, who is, again, reprising her role as Tina Shepard from Friday the 13th, Part 7. How badass is that? Where else? What other talk show are you going to watch where you can win stuff like that?
I know.
I'm not saying that there's not another talk show like ours.
There's nothing like, unless it's like syndicated on like ABC, NBC, or Fox or something like that.
They're still not even as cool as we are. So
there is no like variety show like us on
screw the networks.
Facebook. That's why you share our videos. We, like I said, I've named off all the ones that have that are diligently. Yeah, use words you can pronounce.
The big book words are getting us.
Share, but everybody share the video so we get out there more and more people watch us.
Why would you not want to do that? Because I mean, we're good.
We're cool.
We're good people. We love you guys.
Funny. We're entertaining.
Some people,
we have a variety.
Some people really find us fun. I don't fully understand the funny part, because not every episode do you hit me with a bottle or something. But
no, no.
The natural. I've been told that the natural chemistry between the two of us while we're on the air is just funny, and we got a good flow, yo. So, speaking of flow and how awesome we are, we also want to thank
me, because I do stuff too.
Bet your bippy.
It's soon to be a t-shirt.
Yes, that will happen eventually. That will happen eventually. And last but certainly not least, we want to give a huge shout out to Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
Terry McIver.
He is responsible for the Kevin B Entertainment logo, in which you see right here.
Our beautiful mugs, which we need to make more of, so you beautiful people can share our wonderful mugs.
Not this mug, that mug.
No, you don't want our mugs on this. You know, our logo, Kevin Main Event logo ones would be cool too. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
Okay, so I want to catch up with all of the comments because we missed a lot. Let's see. GW says happy Wednesday, Kevin and Mia. Nettie says yay. Robert says hello. Nathan says yay.
It's freaking huge.
It's freaking huge. I'm not.
Well, hello, Ryan Parmesan. Welcome.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Viewing on YouTube, so not everybody will be able to see his response.
And we are very well, thank you. And I hope that you are also doing well. Kelly Nichols, thank you for joining us. Annette says, "Oh my God, need." I'm not sure what she needs. It could be one of those shirts, or it could be the prize.
Either way, it's gonna happen.
And I know what Stephanie's saying.
Yeah, she wants.
She says it every week. I need this.
Good luck. I wish
good
you
luck
the best
to everybody.
Luck. God love you. You've tried every chance you can to get your name in there.
Yep.
And we need to do random things during the month, like a couple times, like do random live things. Like random live trivia or something.
Well, that's we're building up to that. I mean, we're still technically
like only like a couple times a month, just for people to get more chances to get their name in for the drawings and stuff.
Well, I'd like to, and we will do it eventually. I mean, we're only we're our second month back to the second season, so we're doing pretty good considering.
Right. I also, thanks to our supporters and donations, that I also have something that's going to be coming that's going to be making us be able to have more merchandise and more available
Okay, so
To you
I guess
guys.
we'll just get right into spilling the beans for all the cool shit
Well,
that's going on.
that's my cool news. I mean, you have something else that you're itching to.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna get into a little bit more detail about what you were referring to, and what she's referring to is that because of the donations that we've gotten from our viewers like you, you've made it possible for us to purchase a Cricut, which will allow us to create our own merchandise without having to outsource that. So everything is done in-house, which will also save us money. And then we can put it out to you, and it won't be as expensive as it would be if we were trying to resell items that we've already purchased.
That means Mia needs to learn new things, and I'll be doing more stuff too. Because I do stuff too.
Because she does stuff too. So, my major announcement is that for the last month or so, I've been squawking my mug about this. The Roland V40 HD multi-source AV switcher. I'm proud to announce that I have already purchased it, and it is currently on its way. Partially because of donations that have been made by you guys. You guys also help make that possible. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Yes, thank you all. You all are making it possible for us to do more for you guys, because it's all about you guys, and it's all about giving back to you guys. So we're excited that we'll be able to yet again step up a bit. And he's excited about the switcher.
She doesn't
I'm
understand
excited
it.
about the Cricut. I can't wait to do t-shirts and bumper stickers. I mean,
Yes.
maybe more people will be able to see us, because I mean, how many times are you stuck behind somebody's vehicle? You know, and they're
Exactly.
bumper stickers. I'm going to have ones that say Maine Event every Wednesday.
Yep, and I also want to
8
get
p.m.
magnets.
Live, Facebook.
I want to get vehicle magnets.
Yeah, vehicle magnets.
Get one for each door of the new truck and
Window
one for the
stickers.
tailgate.
Yeah.
Window stickers too. Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
crazy.
Welcome, Stan. There's the man.
There's what's up, brother?
Hello, Stan.
Love you, man.
The boneyard.
Oh, boneyard. You killed.
Oh,
Son of a. The boneyard.
I do stuff too, except for buttons.
She does stuff too.
Except for pushing buttons.
Sometimes the wrong stuff.
The wrong
But she-
buttons. I'm
but she
good
still does
at
stuff.
pushing the wrong buttons. That's for sure.
Quit pushing my buttons. Anyway,
Story of my life.
it's the married life, baby.
I know.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
So, I hope everybody is doing fantastic out there this evening.
Spring is in the air.
Oh, it is.
Tomorrow's April 1st. April Fool's Day.
You know,
Ooh.
I haven't pulled a serious April Fool's joke in years.
No,
I told my boss, there was one year I told my boss, I quit. I'm out of here. And she looked at me and I was like, yeah, no, just kidding. She goes, I wouldn't worry about it.
I remember we had our son convinced that he was like in trouble so bad to the point where he cried.
We're bad parents. My mother, you want story time? My mother, it was April Fool's, and I was little, and I don't think my sister is in the feed, but my brother Tony, my sister Vicky, and my mother woke us up. Oh my God, you guys missed the bus! You missed the bus! You're gonna miss the bus! Hurry up! And there was no school that day because it was a Saturday. So we're all rushing. We get all dressed and run out the door, and we're standing out there. We stood out there for probably 20 minutes. And then my mother yells out, April Fool!
Sound like something we would have done.
And we were like,
And Stan says, and Jen. Hello, Jen.
oh, hi, Jen, you're there.
Mwah.
Yes, we love you too.
She's awake for the show.
Well, usually she's asleep by now. And I
love
also
her.
want to say hello to Frank's wife, Kathy, I believe is her name.
Yeah, she usually listens to us.
She said to me, I
Here's
met
my
her
big
last
mouth.
weekend for the first time. And she's like, oh, Yeah, you're the voice that I hear every Wednesday night. And I had to chuckle because I'm like, I hope that's not a bad thing.
Oh, God love you, Frank. I've had kidney stones several times. Kevin has been through the hell and back with me and kidney stones. I do not wish those on my worst enemy, and they suck worse than childbirth. So I feel for you. I luckily, knock on wood, whatever, I've been drinking more water or whatever, I don't know, but something in my diet has changed where I don't pass them in ways. I had a doctor told me I would continuously produce them because that's just the way.
So get better soon, Frank.
Yeah, so get better soon, Frank.
And
lemon juice.
oof.
Yes, well, it helps dissolve the stone, the citric acid.
What was it that I tried? It was olive oil. Was it olive oil
what?
for when I back? Remember when I thought I had kidney stones, and I was trying to find all these home remedies so I wouldn't have to go through what you went through.
Apple cider vinegar and olive oil.
Olive oil, and there was lemon. There was lemon in there somewhere, I think. But my God, that was the nastiest shit. I made it through 2 doses, and I was like, I can't do it again, or I'll barf. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think my biggest was 11, but 30. Holy shit!
Hoo-wee.
Yeah, they suck big time.
That's crazy. So yes, we hope that you feel better soon, Frank. So hey, we've got 10 people watching.
I know.
That's pretty badass.
Crazy. And that's how many that's actually showing up. I mean, there's people always in the feed that are in there, and we don't know. So
right, we don't always catch them because they're either on YouTube or we just don't always see them. So yeah.
Speaking of how to sponsor us, or
if you or someone you know has a business and would like to sponsor us, go ahead and give me a call at 207-762-1478. I will gladly talk to the business owners on how they can become a full-time sponsor, or if they'd rather just sponsor our monthly giveaways, periodically, they can do that also. We need all the help we can get. And like we say every week, the more help we get, the better things will get for your viewing pleasure. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody just recently, and they were telling me how they were amazed at. Oh, it was Peter Anthony. I was video chatting with him the other day, and he's like, "Man, you guys have come so far." He said, "I'm actually." He was joking, but he's like, "I'm jealous of how you guys look on set." He said, "You guys make it look easy."
We look like we have a lot of money. We really don't.
We're really a couple of broke ass bitches.
This is really something so simple. I mean, the most expensive thing was that camera, and he paid for that doing a gig last year, doing a commercial a year or two ago for it.
Yeah.
But this is just a painted green screen with a program that you can just put any picture up.
Have we shown them what the actual wall behind us looks like, or have we left them in mystery with that?
I don't know. But I remember March 7th, St. Patrick's Day, I was almost completely...
Yeah, and I made my head vanish. Thank you again, Nate, as always. If you'd like to donate to us and support us, but you don't have a business, you can also go to paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment and make a donation there, like so many of you have already done. And again, as always, thank you.
And you have any services that you may think that we could use for our show?
Yeah, because we're all about bartering.
That's another way to help sponsor us too.
Yeah.
I mean, like Josh, he helps us with a logo and background, and he also sponsors giveaways every once in a while.
Yep. Stan,
yeah.
God love him. He has done, I can't name the amount of things that Stan Terrell has done for us. Not just
for the show.
Not just for the show. I mean, just for us in general. And that's not the only reasons why we love Stan. Stan and Jen are just awesome people all the way around. So I can't tell them how much I love them enough because there's just not enough words. So I was telling Stan that the other day. I said, "Oh yeah, because of the water intake in the basement." I was like, "Dude, I cannot express to you how much I appreciate you as a friend and as a human being because you're always right there. It doesn't matter." And I try not to bother Stan any more than absolutely necessary.
We have flipped roles in our relationship, and I don't know how it happened. I think it's because when I lost my job and I was stuck home by myself and not being able to work, that was the hardest thing. Well, not one of the hardest things I've been through in my life, but it was a very hard thing to have to swallow. So I went through a lot. So I I don't know, I accept things more and I try not to freak out so easy. Well, it's kind of flipped to him. Now he's the one that like, and I'm the one like, just calm down. We'll get this taken care of. It'll be okay. And chances are it usually is. But there's so many times that I'm so grateful for Stan because Stan, he is the only one that this man listens to. And he will calm him down and talk him off the ledge. I don't know how many times. So thank you for that, Stan.
He's definitely, he said, see, what really sets me off is getting water down here because there is so much stuff down here that can get destroyed with water.
We were told when we bought the house that the basement didn't leak.
Which I'm not blaming that on the people that helped us obtain the house because they didn't know any more than we did.
To look at it when we first bought it, it didn't look like a basement that would leak.
No, I mean it had carpet all over the floor.
I mean, we're used to
here in the studio.
And the basements in Maine always, not 98% of the time they leak.
Right, and I mean we were told when we purchased the house that there was they experienced a little bit of moisture over by the back basement door. Well, I'm going to tell you something. There's a difference between a little bit of moisture and water pissing in through where the well pump pipe comes into the basement. And I'll tell you, if it wasn't for Stan coming over and helping me out and getting that to stop, oh my God, I would have lost my mind. So as always, thank you, Stan. I can't thank you enough, brother. I can't thank you enough. And I will tell you this. I know I've said it on the show probably a gazillion times. I'll say it again. If any of you out there can get yourselves a Stan, hold on to them. But if you try to take mine, I will fight you. And I fight dirty when it comes to my Stan.
Oh my God.
This is my mic and this is my backup mic. Check, check. 1, 2, let's go.
All righty then.
Now that I got that.
Next on the list.
So yeah.
That escalated quickly. So we lost like 4 viewers.
Everything escalates quickly when I'm on the show because, well, that's how I roll. So, all right. I guess if we're going to just keep jumping through stuff, it's time.
Birthday time.
Time to wish people a
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Eric Gustin, Kyla Pike, Christine Akridge, Vince Morrow, Vinny Gustafaro, who was on Friday the 13th, part 6, and Lori Kilcollins.
Happy birthday to you and many more.
Aren't you glad that's done?
I can't carry it, dude, even if I put it in a basket.
I know.
Even if I strapped that mofo in the darn basket, weighted down, I still couldn't carry it.
Me too. Me too. What about... Okay, I got to put this up because I can't...
That's everything week.
You guys talk about what everyone does for you / the show, but what about what you guys give us every week? Well, that's definitely appreciated, Nettie. I hope that we do something for. I would like to think that our show at least takes people's minds off of the bullshit in life for the time that we're on the air. And I
break up the monotony. That's why we don't talk about religion. That's why we don't talk about politics. That's why we don't talk about sexual orientation, or we're
not above talking about sex.
Now there, you just that
brown chicken, brown cow, baby.
We don't talk about, just stuff like current events. Just there's so much.
If you want to watch that, watch the news.
After a year, we're still dealing with bullshit crap, and it's not getting. I don't think it's getting any better. So we don't talk about that though.
But
because we try to make you guys for at least an hour and a half forget about the crap going on in this.
So hopefully we at least do that much for you. I know I've talked to some of the people that watch the show, and like Frank, he was telling me how he most of the time when he's watching the show he can't stop laughing.
I know.
And smoke a fatty and have a great time.
You're right. Instead of spraying chemicals in the air, they just start spraying some THC. Everything would be all sticky, but everybody'd be happy now, wouldn't they? I'd be licking everything. The trees, the leaves.
Mia's not a window licker. She's a tree licker.
I'm a window licker when it comes to them spraying THC.
She'd be like a frog.
I'm so glad I thought about that before that came out of my mouth.
The filter kick in? Did the filter kick in?
I was going to say I'm an anything licker when it comes to spraying THC, and I'm like, no. Next. What is next?
How about that weather?
Is it time for my topic or what?
Well, I thought we were just talking about your topic.
I don't know.
Are you referring to the pet of the week? Is that what you'd like to do next?
Oh, sure.
Okay, well, then if that's what you want to do, who am I to tell you we can't do it? Other than me.
Except for you when you don't do it.
When I can't find it. So, yeah, all right. Well, then I guess it's time for...
Aww. That is actually one of our babies. I decided to choose one of our babies this week. That is our booger. He is what they call polydactyl. He has like big old thumbs, and his feet, I should have shared a picture of his feet. He has like 28 toes.
Huge.
He has a lot of toes.
Tons of toes.
He's a big foot. He can jump pretty high with those big feet too.
He's almost like a rabbit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like he's got rabbit feet in the back.
Yeah.
It's insane. I'd dare to say I've made him jump at least 5 feet in the air, if not 6.
They say having a polydactyl cat is actually supposed to be good luck. Well, then if that's the case, and we have we have like 5 or 6 polydactyl cats, then
not to be confused with a pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl, the polydactyl.
They don't fly.
Show his feet. I'll have to. I don't have pictures of his feet right off, so.
But yeah, he's got some ginormous feet. He really does.
I'll share it and I'll send you a picture of his feet and that after the show. I've seen them. It's rather impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles is.
He has the perfect mitten hands.
Oh my God, he's got big old mitts on him.
If you could picture like those rounded mitts with the little thumbs, that's his mitts. They are perfect little Christmas mitts or whatever you want to call them.
He gets up on the bathroom sink, and I'll walk in, and he's. I love him to death. He's adorable. He's precious. He's so lovable.
This is Booger's son, Wiggles.
But he's a dick.
He's a butt biter.
Oh my God. If you're sitting on the flush and he's in there, he will bite you on your ass. Just because he's a hard loving cat. Like he loves. We call him nubs.
Aggressive nub.
Headbutts you.
Yeah.
And and he'll give you licks.
He freaking loves you.
Yeah, and he's like, I freaking love you. I love you. I love you.
I fucking love you.
And then he'll bite you. like I'll be walking by the bathroom and he'll race. If he thinks I'm going to the bathroom, he'll race me to the bathroom so that he can get ahead of me because he knows I don't like him in the bathroom with me. So I always put him out of the bathroom.
Him in. Kevin pisses me off. I let him in the bathroom just to piss him off because I know Wiggles will bite him. Then I'll go in the other room and I'll hear him yelling in the bathroom because Wiggles is driving.
Because either he's biting me or he's knocking stuff off the sink.
Or he's chewing on the toothbrushes.
Yeah, he's a jerk. He really is. But he's funny. He's lovable and he is funny and I love him dearly. But he in the bathroom, he's not my friend. But he'll be sitting on the sink and I'll be like, give me 5. And he'll actually put his paw up and poof, and his paw takes up a good portion of the inside of the palm of my hand. He's awesome. And I love him. I love all our kitties. Well, most of them.
We have cool kitties. Those that have met our kitties know why we have so many kitties. Our kitties are awesome and they're not invasive assholes either. They're really
because
good babies.
Kitties are so nice.
We have a couple of them, but we're trying to fix those issues by getting them fixed. So
yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
You know what time it is now?
Is it what? Is it that time? It's that time.
Yeah, it's time for.
That's weird.
So this evening's That's Weird with, the celebration of April Fool's tomorrow. I decided to do the weirdest and almost the most dramatic April Fool's pranks in history. These are some doozies. The first one is left-handed toilet paper. Why should right-handers be closer to cleanliness? In 2015, Cottonelle tweeted that it was introducing left-handed toilet paper for all those southpaws out there. Few people have been taken in by Cottonelle, but that wasn't the case in 1973 when Johnny Carson cracked a joke about the toilet paper shortage. Worried Americans immediately stocked up. Well, you could never be too sure. I remember hearing about that. Johnny Carson, he was when the whole shortage was happening there last year, the whole pandemic that was coming up about how Johnny Carson in 1973, he said
he predicted it.
He was joking about a toilet paper shortage, and next thing you know, people thought it was real. And yeah, Frankie is Booger's grandson. So yeah, he gets the paws honest enough.
Yep.
Okay, the next one is the Taco Liberty Bell. In 1996, Taco Bell took out newspaper ads saying it had bought the Liberty Bell in an effort to help the national debt. Even some senators were taken in, and the National Park Service even held a press conference to deny the news. At noon, the fast food chain admitted the joke, along with donating $50,000 for the Bell's care. The value of the joke, of course, was priceless. The next one is Big Ben Goes Digital. In 1996, the BBC's overseas service reported that Big Ben was going to be given a digital readout. The news elicited a huge response from listeners shocked and angry about the change. Surprisingly, few people thought it was funny, admitted Tony Lightly of the overseas service. The same news report also claimed that the clock hands would be given away to the first 4 listeners to contact the station. One Japanese seaman in the mid-Atlantic immediately radioed in, hoping to be among the lucky callers.
You said seaman.
I wasn't laughing about that, but yeah, that's funny too. I said seaman.
We're on a roll tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. The next one, Google Gulp. In 2005, Google branched out in a new product area with the announcement of Google Gulp, a high-tech smart drink that featured a DNA scanner embedded in the lip of the bottle that would read all 3 gigabytes of your base pair genetic data in a fraction of a second, fine-tuning your individual hormonal cocktail in real time using our patented auto drink technology and slamming a truckload of electric neurotransmitter smart drug stimulants past the blood-brain barrier to achieve maximum optimization of your soon-to-be grateful cerebral cortex.
Leave it to Google.
Leave it to Google.
April Fools.
But people were like begging for this stuff, though. I mean, that's how gullible people are. This next one's a little bit much, but manbeef.com. Yes, you heard it correctly. Manbeef.com. The website, manbeef.com, and if you look it up, it's no longer there. So I kind of looked it up. And it appeared online in early 2001 and immediately generated controversy. Duh. The site claimed to sell human flesh for the sophisticated human meat consumer. Visitors to the site could read the recipe of the day as they viewed pictures of attractive cuts of Homo sapiens. Pictures of meat being squeezed through a grinder underscored exactly what they were selling. Man Beef promised that we have everything from sausages and soup bones to bouillon and stock, all made with the highest quality human meats. Every cut of human meat we sell has been selected for its superb quality and flawless texture. We only offer the choicest cuts of meat. Word of the site spread largely via email, especially emails urging people to sign petitions to shut the site down. Well, they shut it down because it's no longer there. If you Google it, it's no longer there. So,
but if you see it on the interwebs, it must be true.
It must be true. I don't even want to go there because, we could be eaten and we don't know.
That's
a whole nother topic.
I don't want to think about that.
Last but not least, Balloon Boy. On October 15, 2009, millions of people sat glued to their TVs watching a silver saucer-shaped balloon float through the sky. The media was reporting that a 6-year-old boy, Falcon Heen, was inside the balloon, in danger for his life as it drifted out of control. After several hours, the balloon landed a few miles from Denver International Airport, but the boy was nowhere to be found. There were fears he had fallen out. Thankfully, he was alive. The entire time, he had been safe at home, hiding in a room above his family's garage. The incident turned out to have been a bizarre hoax engineered by his parents, Richard and Miami Heen, in an apparent effort to secure a reality TV deal. The hoax instantly became the most famous of the new millennium, symbolizing the modern world's often blurry line between reality TV, entertainment, and news. Ain't that the truth? It's hard. It's like you say, if you saw it on Facebook, it must be true.
Right.
Not necessarily. That is definitely like on these like groups, gardening groups and stuff. Well, just Google it. Google is not the best information out there, people. If you don't believe everything that is on Google, I personally like personal experiences from other people, like especially when it comes from gardening and other stuff like that. I mean, hearing other people's opinions is the best information to get. That was...
that's weird.
That was some pretty weird stuff. There was some
pretty weird shit, yo.
Pretty bizarre ones in history. It's weird.
So, yeah, that was I remember hearing something about a guy that had a lawn chair. And he had I don't know, thousands of helium-filled balloons attached to this lawn chair, and he actually lifted off with it.
Sure, that wasn't the movie Up? No, that was the house.
No, that was the house. And I actually had a college teacher that reminds me very much of that little old dude on Up. That's the only thing that saved him from me hitting him with a steel chair while he tried to explain statistics back to me.
I think I remember hearing about the person with the chair and the balloons.
Yeah.
So many, I can't remember how many balloons.
Yeah, I don't remember how many.
It was like over 1,000.
It was a lot.
Balloons,
A
yeah.
lot.
All
A lot.
helium.
A lot.
Crazy, and it's crazy what people will believe and what people will do too. So.
I know, right? It's well, and I mean, what people will do is kind of crazy. Also, I've seen people bungee jump off of bridges, and I understand that some people really have that need for the thrill, but really, jump off a bridge?
I don't know if I want to test
band?
fate that much, though, man.
Nope.
I test fate enough as it is.
Nope. Not me. I will stay
My life
with.
is one big test every day.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to.
I get up and go to work every day. That's a constant test.
Well, yeah, that's a test.
So, yeah. So we're like blowing through the whole show here.
Well, what the frig, dude?
What the French
heck
toast?
You doing?
Well, I guess we'll just have to keep waka 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 with each other before we go on to the next segment. Because, well, geez, it's 8:42. Do we really want to jump into the next segment right there?
Well, it's not that bad.
Well, no, it's an awesome segment. I always look forward to the segment because that's right. It makes me hungry. So I guess we'll move on to this week's episode. Now,
our pencils and papers handy for what's about to come next.
I want to clarify that what we show you every week is not her weekly episode.
No,
It's we pick random episodes that are shorter because she has such awesome episodes, and they're like some of them would take up our whole show.
Yes, make sure you go to Cooking in the County on YouTube and look at her other videos, cooking videos.
Yes.
Too. So.
All right. So this week's episode of
said
Cooking in the County. Hold on.
Hey, it's Kristen again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really simple chop suey. Here's a list of ingredients and supplies for this simple chop suey. 1 box of elbow macaroni, 1 pound of ground beef, 3 cans of tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of house seasoning. Here's your list of supplies. 1 large boiling pot with a lid, a frying pan, a strainer, and a spoon to mix with. Short disclaimer before we begin. I'm just a mom. I'm not a professional cook. I don't profess to be a professional cook. You guys do you in the kitchen. If you want to wear your gloves, wear your gloves. You want to wear a hairnet, wear a hairnet. This is your house. This is your food. You do what you need to do to get your food done. So today we're going to be making a really simple chop suey. When I mean simple, it's simple. I used to work at a daycare for about over a year, and the kids loved this chop suey. I think it's just because it was very simple. But keep this in mind. Make your chop suey the way you want your chop suey. If you want green peppers and onions sauteed in there, you want to add Italian seed, you want to add all the spices to it, go ahead. But today, it's just a real simple one. Also, I'm taping by myself today. Everybody's busy, so hopefully you'll be able to see good with these angles that I have for you today. So I already have my water boiling. Whenever you cook pasta, adding salt to it really helps. This is the only time that you get to flavor this pasta. So put quite a bit in because you're going to want your pasta really flavored well. So for this recipe, I'm going to be doing a whole box of elbow macaroni. They make gluten-free macaroni. You can add that. Texture isn't any different. Flavor isn't any different. Like I said, you do you. So let's add the pasta. I don't like my pasta mushy. You can cook your pasta any way you want. I'm going to cook this for 8 minutes. So we're going to put the timer on. And while we're doing that, we're going to start browning our ground beef. This is the ground beef that I use. You use any ground beef you want. I don't add any butter or any spray pan or anything to my hamburger when I'm frying it because I feel like it already has enough. And at the end, I don't have to drain it. So like I said, depends on your hamburger. You may need to drain it after, maybe not. We'll see. So we're going to make sure that our pasta is boiling, and we're going to brown this hamburger until it's no longer pink. So my hamburger is all cooked, no more pink, and our pasta should be just about done. You can always take it and test it to see the doneness. It's perfect, still has a little bite to it, but it's not really mushy, and that's the way I like it. I'm going to strain this real quick. And for me, for my chop suey, I like to rinse my macaroni. I know that's not always the case in all recipes, but how I like my chop suey to taste and look, I like to have it rinsed. Okay, so now we're going to be mixing all into the macaroni pot. It's all been drained and rinsed. So now we're going to add our hamburger to the chop suey. Just put that right in there. Make sure the heat's off for right now until you get it all mixed up. And to this, I'm going to be adding 2 cans of tomato sauce, 15 ounces, or you can get the 32 ounce one is plenty. If it's not quite juicy enough, the way that you like it, I will add some water to it, but we'll take a look at it once we get this going. So when we use canned tomatoes or canned tomato sauce, it sometimes can taste kind of tingy or like a tin can. So the best way to get rid of that flavor is to add like a teaspoon of sugar and a couple tablespoons of butter. That will help that flavor go away. So we're going to mix this all together. I'm going to add my seasoning salt. We talked about this, our house seasoning. We have 1/4 cup of garlic powder, 1/4 cup of ground black pepper, and 1 cup of salt. I mix it all together, put it in here, and I use it whenever a recipe calls for salt or pepper. Gives lots of flavor. It's right at your fingertips. It's all easy and quick to do. So we're going to mix this all up. Like, this is almost done, guys. Like, this is how quick and easy this is. This is probably making me maybe, well, it took 8 minutes for the macaroni to cook. So you can have this done and ready for your family within 15 minutes. I feel like it needs a little bit more sauce to it, so I'm going to add just a little bit of water to fill the can up because there's still like tomato in that. So we're just going to do this because we're going to let this sit on the stove just for a few minutes. So I'm going to turn up the heat again, and we're going to let this sit and simmer. It's been about 5 minutes that I let this simmer and all marry itself together. While I was letting that happen, I put some garlic knots in the oven. They take about 6 to 7 minutes. So while that's simmering, you get some garlic knots to go with your meal. We're just going to plate this up. When I was watching this simmer, I noticed that 2 cans of tomato sauce was not enough. So I added an extra one. I'll make sure I put that in the ingredients at the beginning that you need 3 cans of tomato sauce, 15 ounces. So we're going to plate this up. The smell of this is so, so good. I really feel like you're going to enjoy this. I think your kids are going to enjoy it. I know the daycare kids did enjoy it. If you want, you can also add some Parmesan cheese to it, just for something fun and delicious. I just paired it with a nice side salad and a couple garlic knots. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yum.
Oh my God.
That looked so yummy. I love chop suey.
Me too. Oh, it is so yummy.
Yes.
So yummy. I'd like to try hers out and see how it tastes. I mean,
Yeah, because I'll add sugar. I add sugar to cut back on the acidity of the tomato sauce, but I never put butter because butter makes everything better.
I would totally put butter.
Butter makes everything better.
She said just a little bit. I put a whole dollop of it.
He heats up, like if he reheats spaghetti or chop suey out of the fridge, puts a big old slab of butter in there.
Yummy. Hells yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
So we hope that you guys enjoy that segment. We definitely enjoy that segment. We definitely enjoy being able to share Kristen's videos. And Kristen and I have had a conversation, and she made mention of the quality or lack thereof of the video that we share. After tonight, that should no longer be a problem because with that new switcher, we won't be having to share the video. I'll be able to feed that directly into the feed, and it'll be just like me popping up a photo.
Right, because watching last week's videos, I did notice that the audio does not match up good with the video.
That should be corrected. Hopefully next week. I should be getting that new switcher come Friday, so we'll see.
That'll make everything better.
So I'll be spending the weekend. If I get it Friday, I'll be spending the weekend.
Lost my husband for the weekend.
I'll be focusing on trying to make
Sunday's Easter. Damn it, it's family time for a couple hours.
Yeah, for a couple hours, and
for a couple hours at least.
Yeah, it'll be all right. So, all right, I want to go ahead and get back to thanking those that have made this show possible.
Make it all possible. We're incredibly grateful.
Absolutely. So we'll just mix it up a little bit here, and not bless you.
Excuse me.
And we'll just make this a little random. So first, we want to thank
me, MD Designs, because I do stuff too.
And you think she does stuff now? You wait.
You wait. There's nothing I can literally
cracking that whip and say, "Come on now, do more stuff."
If you don't see me on Facebook much, you know what me is doing.
That's right. And as always, a huge shout out to, that's right, Stan Terrell from the Boneyard.
Area code 207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, snow plowing, shoveling roofs, floor laying, leather good needs.
That's right. And he also has a website where you can purchase his novelty items, such as lighters, wallets, jewelry, you name it, and he can probably get it. Bandanas, do-rags, baseball caps.
He does so much. It's so hard to put everything that he does into one little segment thing. We got to get him on the show for an interview. He's the first interviews that we're going to do when we start doing interviews are interviews with our sponsors. You guys are going to get to know.
You'll get to meet our sponsors.
You're going to be able to meet our sponsors because they're badass.
That's right. They are absolutely awesome, and we love them dearly. Speaking of sponsors that we love dearly, we also want to give a huge shout out to, that's right, Josh Bauer from jbowerart.com. Josh Bauer! For all your graphic design and artistic needs, give Josh a holler and tell him that you heard about him through the main event with Kevin and Mia. I believe that he'll work with you.
You're killing me. Oh my God. He's over here music constructing me. Mia having a stroke again. He's making me. This is too much.
It's awesome. And again, a huge shout out to Hanging with Web Show Media Group.
Hanging with Web Show Media Group.
Web TV. I have to stop doing that.
You broke me. I can't do it.
All right.
Broken.
And we also want to give a huge shout out to Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
TMI Prints.
With Terry McIver.
I didn't think I could say that.
If Terry would give us a logo, we could put it up.
Well, you know,
So yeah,
he's
Terry.
a busy man.
I know he's so busy
Over
creating
in
logos for
Ireland, he's
everybody else.
He's over there chasing leprechauns, you know.
Or maybe he's making the leprechauns. Hard saying, not knowing. So yeah, and let's see. I've lost track of where we're at, but I'm pretty sure that he won't mind if I've said it twice. I'll say it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, as many times as I want. We want to give it
so nice. You say it twice.
That's right. And if you're really groovy, you can say it more than that. A huge shout out to Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony.
I was lost. I almost lost it because you weren't directing me on that one.
Oh, sorry. You want to do it again?
Peter Anthony Productions.
There.
Thanks. You almost got my nose off.
So Peter Anthony is sponsoring this month's giveaway, which is going to happen pretty soon. See? Bullhead.
I'm just itching to draw a name.
We are. And so this month's prize is a signed Blu-ray copy of Roseblood, a Friday the 13th fan film, written and directed, and also starring Peter Anthony.
Peter Anthony Productions.
This will be a signed copy by Peter Anthony himself, Jason
Peter Anthony
Brooks.
Productions.
Jason Brooks, who's playing Jason Voorhees, and Lar Park Lincoln, who is reprising her role as Tina Shepard from Friday the 13th, Part 7. I can't wait for the drawing because I know there are people out there going, I gotta have it.
Itching.
And I'd bet money that I go back to the comments.
I
need it.
Yeah. Oh, welcome, Vicky. Welcome, my sister.
Yes, welcome to the show, Vicky. Thank you for joining us.
And I want it. I need it.
I want it. I need it.
Well, good luck to all of you. I know you guys both have really put yourselves out there to try and get your names in there by sharing our show every time we air. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really appreciate all of your support. We really do.
We really do. And we're wishing everybody good luck on this drawing because to me, this is a hell of a drawing. And they're doing the premiere, the major premiere Peter Anthony is doing in Blairstown, New Jersey. And for those of you that are not familiar with Blairstown, New Jersey, that is the town where the very first Friday the 13th film was filmed. They've got a movie theater right there in town, and that's where it's going to premiere. He's also doing a premiere in Connecticut. And he did make the announcement that because of the fans and their dedication to his project, that when he does the premiere, like when they did the premiere of Vengeance, they released that on YouTube and Vimeo, I think, the same night that they did the premiere in Blairstown. And he's not doing it that way. He wants the fans that have supported him on the film, he wants them to see it. Those that are making the trip to be there live, he wants them to see it first, and then he won't be releasing it until that following, I think he said Monday.
Which we're really hoping is going to be the two of us.
Yeah, we're shooting for that.
We're shooting for it, but with the virus and everything, it's hard.
we gotta see what's going on with the Rona.
Yeah.
And see what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, and whatnot. So, and that drawing will be coming up.
Oh my goodness!
Later on,
momentarily. We're at 9:00. We only got a half hour left.
Well, that's if we even make it that far. We don't have a set time. But and also something that I haven't mentioned yet during the show, which I'm a little confused. as to why I haven't mentioned this. Actually, no, we mentioned it earlier, but I'm going to make mention of it again. If you want to be entered into our monthly drawings, all you have to do is like the Kevin B Entertainment Facebook page. That'll get your name put into the drawing once. Then, if you share our shows,
because sharing is caring.
Because sharing is caring. If you share our shows from the second season, you can share every single episode of season 2, and your name will be entered into the drawing every single share of every single episode.
And we see it.
Yeah. And
because we're watching you.
Watching it like a hawk. Like a hawk, I tell you.
We see everything you do.
That's right.
We're worse than Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes, Stan, we're bummed out that you can't go either. But what are you gonna do?
I know. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, and sorry, Frank.
I should
have pronounced it correctly. It's New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
No, yeah. Sure.
Why are you cramping my space?
Get
off me!
I got a chair problem.
You got a chair problem.
I got a bad back and a chair problem is what I got. Sorry, I had to adjust a little.
It's all right. I'll let it go for this time only.
Didn't know there was an invisible fucking line going on right
Choppins. Holy crap.
Go past that line.
Another thing that I want to make mention of that we haven't made mention of yet today is we're looking for footage. Doesn't have to be very long, but we want you to share a talent that you might have, or even if it's something funny. If you record somebody walking down the street and a car goes by and hits a mud puddle and drenches them, that's some funny stuff.
Or your cat did something stupid, or somebody else did something stupid.
Yeah.
Or, just look what I can do.
Yeah. So we want that so that we can have our segment called
Look What I Can Do.
And if you guys don't do it,
we're going to do it for you.
We'll have to do it. And then you'll have to watch what we
I know the clicky clack and the click clackers and I know how to do
She wants to get on the think box with the click clackers and
I know how to do stuff too.
Make stuff do what she wants.
Because I do stuff too.
And yes, she does. She does all kinds of stuff.
Sometimes.
So yeah. And it doesn't have to be funny, but if it's funny, it's, even better. But if you've got a talent, I don't know. I know that Nate Smock has been working on creating a collaboration of video snippets of him putting together, I believe it's a remote control 18-wheeler.
Oh, boys.
Now, if I know Nate.
Blooper outtakes, is that what it is?
If I know Nate, he's doing something with this 18-wheeler. This isn't going to be just some measly little remote control. Something tells me he's going to have this thing so it does jumps or something and skyrockets into orbit or some shit. So let's see. Frank says, Kev, I got my video camera today. It's badass. I will have content for you next week.
Nice.
Perfect.
Look forward to having content.
Yes.
We need content.
I got to set up a little higher so I'm going to sit here and hide behind the banner. There. Hi. I got to figure out how to fix that. That's a little too much. Maybe people type less. I don't know. See, look, it's like we're a couple of slouches. I'm gonna have to reposition the camera or something.
Just see just a little bit, man.
We're numbering a pounded thumb. But that's what makes people watch us, is because they never know what to expect from our show.
Come back and watch our stupid antics.
I haven't even been watching the reruns of the show lately.
He doesn't even watch our show.
I'm on it.
Preach about everybody else watching our show. You don't even watch it.
I'm on the freaking show.
I watch it.
Well, that's because you love to see yourself.
No, I watch it to see how it goes.
How bad I screw up.
No, just the content and the quality.
The continuity.
You want to watch your show, so you make sure you're doing things right. Mr. Videographer.
It's videographer.
Wow.
Videographer.
I just can't even. Wow. Like just
Mind blown. So, hey.
like this guy, like he fixes computers and
I don't.
he's awesome. Well, he doesn't fix computers.
Stop telling people that. I fix our computers because
He doesn't think he has confidence enough in himself. He doesn't have confidence enough in himself to fix other people's computers.
I'm not a computer
But he will
repair guy.
fix our computers.
That's
but-
if I break it, well, then it's mine.
I'm trying to get to my point. You're going to digress me so bad, I'm going to forget.
Too late.
But to navigate on the internet and Facebook, he has to rely on me or our daughter.
Anyway, so hey, if you would like to financially assist us with what we do here at Kevin B Entertainment, you can make a donation at paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment. As the banner says, we need all the help we can get. And we definitely, again,
Thank you,
Nate.
I see a mosquito.
It's a mosquito hawk in the
I
studio.
see a mosquito.
Yeah, I see more than a mosquito. Anyway, he's from Santa Paguito.
You
See
go
what I did
back
there?
to Santa Paguito.
I know, right? So yeah, and if you or someone you know that has a business with a logo and you'd like to sponsor our show or they would like to sponsor our show, give me a call at 207-762-1478 and I will gladly tell you how you can do just that.
Gladly.
And I also want to remind everybody that's watching the show that the main event with Kevin and Mia is only a portion of what I am involved with when it comes to Kevin B Entertainment. As Mia mentioned earlier, I am a videographer. I do shoot and edit my own video. I will shoot and edit commercial videos for your business if you'd like. Of course, that'll be for a fee. But
He does amazing work, and I'm not just saying that because I'm his wife, but he does a
thanks.
really good job.
thanks. Oh,
He won't hog your material for a ransom like other places do.
yeah, and I've actually been told on several different occasions that I don't charge nearly as much as I should. As a matter of fact, I had that conversation with a client today. I also do VHS to DVD conversions. So if you have like home videos and you want them transferred to a DVD, I do that. You can also get in touch with me for that. And I will tell you what the prices are for those services as well. But yeah, I was talking with a client that I just finished doing some videos for. And I told him how much he owed me for the job that I did. And one of the tapes was very close to 4 hours long. And when I told him the price, he was like, wow, really? I was expecting it to be more than that. And I was like, no. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, no, man, I'm good. I shoot to make sure that my customers are happy. I'm not doing this to get rich.
You're fair.
Actually, I think
More
I'm
than
fair. I think I'm fair, but some people think that I'm way more than fair.
Goodness.
Jumping. I'm sorry. I'll try to
Wow.
not keep you up past your bedtime. Thanks for throwing me a yawn, you jerk.
You're welcome. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I believe it's now time for.
Is it? Yay!
It is. It is now time for.
Yay. No.
Our Mr. Wobbles. I love my Mr. Wobbles.
No.
I do. He's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it because it's 10 after 9 and we got a lot more content to go. Okay, so joke number 1. Why can't cats play poker in the jungle? And you stop looking at my answer card. Why can't cats play poker in the jungle? And you can't even guess anyway, so don't say nothing. I'll go to the audience.
I won't guess out loud.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can guess all you want quietly. I don't care. Don't forget, you're going to probably want the drum set too.
Why won't, oh yeah. Why?
Why can't cats play poker in the jungle?
And I have actual sticks now.
The sticks that go to the set.
And not pencils.
We didn't get.
I know. No, we didn't. No, we didn't get the answer yet. That was just a test.
Testing.
I had to warm my drum set up.
Okay. One more time. Why can't cats play poker in the jungle? Animal!
Why can't cats play poker in the jungle? Because everything's wild.
No, too many cheetahs.
Ah, too many cheetahs! Ah!
All right. Number 2. What's another name for a cat's house?
For a cat, a box.
No.
A cat house.
What's another name for a cat's house?
It's not a brothel.
No.
Oh, that's a cat house. Not a cat's house. That's a cat house. I know. That's why he has no hair.
What's another name for a cat's house? Bueller.
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 Wow. An apartment.
Although that's
a cute one.
that is a very good answer, Stephanie.
Close.
It's no, it's not close, but that would have been
That's cute.
that was an
Apartment.
awesome guess. The answer is a scratch pad.
A scratch pad.
Actually, I think your answer sounded cooler.
Yeah!
Rock and roll! Oops.
Where'd it go?
I bet you Frank just pissed himself.
He messed up my drum roll.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. Oh
I
my
was
God.
doing good.
All right.
Yep.
Go Mia.
Go me.
Because she does stuff
Go
too.
me. Yeah, I know. I can drum too, you know.
Yep. All right.
Oh, boys, it's my turn again. Okay, let's do this.
It's time for
Mia's Top 10. Again, in light of April Fool's Day, I had to go with Top 10 April Fool's jokes.
Okay, I better get this in before you start telling jokes. Sloshed it all over my mustache.
All right, then. Okay, number 10. Why was the donkey annoying his friend?
Why, what?
Why was the donkey annoying his friend? Take that away from her before she takes out a knife. Yeah, he did. He took out my whole freaking drum kit stand because he's that mean.
Come on, Edgar Winter's Frankenstein, man. Pretty sure that's the song.
Yeah.
Okay, so why?
Number 10. Why was the donkey annoying his friend? Don't look at the answers. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
I don't know. You
It
tell
was
me.
April Mule's Day.
Okay. Yeah, you got 10 of
But
them.
he
I'm not
broke
doing
it.
that.
He
I'm
broke it. He broke my freaking drum kit. He broke it.
Next week, we'll do the drum thing from over
Gonna
there.
have to because he broke the other one because he's a party pooper. Number 9. What
sponge.
monster plays the most April Fool's jokes?
What monster plays the most April Fool's jokes?
Yep. What monster plays the most April Fool's jokes?
I don't know.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
Okay, I should have warned you guys. The corniness level of these jokes are maximum. If our show or my top 10 had a corniness level or a meter,
This is it way up here.
These, that's my warning, my final warning. These jokes are pretty corny, but they're funny. Anyways.
Corny.
Number 8.
Eat.
Which day of the year do monkeys like best?
Hump
Which
day.
day of the year do monkeys like best?
Which day of the year do monkeys like best?
The 1st of April. I told you these are pretty corny.
Yeah, that one was pretty corny.
Number 7. What do you call a hammer bought on April 1st?
What do you call what?
A hammer bought on April 1st.
A hammer bought on April 1st. An equalizer. I don't know.
An April tool.
Wow.
I need one of those laughing. I feel like they have on like an Ellen or something.
Laugh
like
track.
That. Laugh track.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's your 8-bit.
You're right.
There's your 8-bit Frank. I know. Jokes are the reason why aliens don't visit us. Put that up. That's funny. Thanks, Frank.
Oh my God.
Number 6. Why was everyone so tired on April 1st? Why was everyone so tired on April 1st? Because they just finished a long 31-day march.
Oh. Okay.
Number 5. This is not so much a joke, but A and C were going to prank their friend, but they just let her be.
That was a good one.
Number 4. Babies born March 31st are the easiest to prank on April Fools. Why?
What now?
Babies born March 31st are the easiest to prank on April Fools.
Why?
Because they literally were born yesterday.
Wow.
Because of the long march. Oh, Stephanie, there you go. You were close. That was good. Okay, number 3. If April showers bring May flowers, then what do May flowers bring?
Pilgrims.
Yay! Good job! You got that one. Duh.
Took me a second.
Number 2. Which day of the year do diesel engines like most?
April Fool's Day.
Oh, you got it with April Mule's Day. That was April Fool's Day.
Was I right or wrong?
Yes, you were right.
Okay.
Good job.
Yay.
All right. Number 1. Number 1. What did April Fool's Day say after it won an award?
Just kidding. Oh.
Oh, Stephanie got the other one right, too. That's an old one. I've heard that one before. What do Mayflowers bring? Pilgrims to.
Okay, we'll get back
What
there.
did April Fool's Day say after it won an award?
Oh, prank you very much.
Prank you.
Wow, I got what?
He
3
got it. 3 out of, yeah.
And I wasn't
3 out of 10 ain't bad. That was my.
Hold on now.
Oh, hold on.
Jumpins. And that was
Mia's Top 10. Yeah.
good times.
Good times.
Had by all.
Mom jokes. Yeah.
Okay.
Your mama's so ugly. No, we can't do that.
Yeah, no, I don't do mama jokes because I don't take mama jokes very well.
Oh.
I'm not. My sense of humor when it comes to mama jokes is
It's so
pretty
ugly
limited.
jokes. Now that, no.
You're so ugly.
Your mama had to tie a pork chop around your neck just to get the dog to play with you. Damn, that's ugly. There's a song there in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't like that song. That's a mean person song.
It's a funny song. But yeah. It's a
I put that right up there with short man. See what I did
Put
there?
the little thing away.
Deedle, deedle, deedle. What is that, a second belly button?
Oh, that's cute. All right.
Things
yeah.
things you never want to hear while you're on the operating table.
Right. Oh,
Oops.
that's cute.
Clear. That's funny. Okay, so I think it's time. I really think that.
Oh, we got to do our giveaway. Don't
Oh,
forget.
I'm not
Oh!
So this month's
Are
drawing.
you ready?
This month's drawing, the one that we're going to do tonight, is sponsored by Peter Anthony Productions. And tonight's prize, which you'll get when the film is released, is a signed Blu-ray copy of Peter Anthony's Rose Blood, a Friday the 13th fan film. It'll be signed by Peter Anthony himself, along with Jason Brooks, who plays Jason Voorhees in the film, as well as Lar Park Lincoln, who's reprising her role as Tina Shepard from Friday the 13th, Part 7. I never get tired of saying that. And
I can tell.
And I'll tell you something. I will not give away any information that Peter Anthony has provided me with, because
I really hope we get to meet her, though.
that would be awesome. That would be way awesome. I would love to meet everybody that's on the cast and crew. That would be badass.
We don't get out much, so it'd be nice to have one of those dreams fulfilled, I guess.
Well, yeah. What was I saying?
Oh, no. You're talking about...
Peter Anthony has provided me with some not going to be seen footage behind the scenes. Well, it wasn't even behind the scenes. It was actually a clip from what they filmed, and there wasn't a lot of action in the clip that he showed me, but it was enough to make the hairs on my arm stand up. That's how convincing that particular clip was. And so I think that if the rest of the acting in the film is anything like what he showed me, I would dare to say that would be right on the same level as an actual Friday the 13th film.
Yeah.
So I'm so stoked. I cannot wait to see the film. I can't wait to get down there and get to see Peter and get to watch the premiere. It's going to be absolutely badass. So without further ado, hold on now. There's comments that I got to watch. Woot. It will be a 47 years tomorrow that I lost my dad to cancer.
Aw, sorry, Stan.
I'm sorry, Stan. It's been that long? Wow.
We're old.
Damn. Well, I just turned 47.
Yeah.
Stephanie says, needs it. Way to go. Nettie says, well, I wants it. You got it, or do you need me to help you?
I don't know. I got it. Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Are you done slopping stuff around? Wow. Dorkfish. Dorkfish. Okay.
All right, without further ado, let's get this beautiful...
Why don't you hand me the drum set?
You broke it.
Just give me no, I don't need the other parts. Just give me what's there.
Now everybody's going to see my butt. See my big old
Just
butt.
give me one drum.
A big old butt. My big old butt. Here. See, I'll put it together because I fix stuff too, you know.
Yeah, well, you break stuff too.
You broke that one,
Good
buddy.
God almighty. This thing is like way too high. Okay. Are we ready?
Drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll. Oh, put it on my head.
God, hurry up.
Okay, let's see. Debbie Bollier.
Ooh. Debbie Bollier.
Debbie Bollier.
You are the winner. Now, if Debbie is not, because I'm not sure that this is something that would interest her, but I will discuss that with her. If she chooses to keep it, well, then obviously it'll go to her. But if she chooses that she does not want that gift, or she wants to forfeit that to somebody else, then we will have no choice but to do another drawing. But I would guess that because, well, it's Debbie. She would probably like that.
I like that.
So congratulations, Debbie Boyer. And we thank you for your support. And that,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, was the last thing for us to do on the main event with Kevin.
I know you guys wanted it, Stephanie. We will try to get some copies when it's released. And ooh, ding!
Yeah, put those away for
And
yourself.
get those so our fans can.
I'll tell you, door number 3,
Door
monkey.
number 3. Viewing at Deborah's house.
Yeah,
right. It's gonna have to do a huge viewing.
right. Yeah, I'm sure. And I think what I will do is when Peter releases the Blu-rays and the DVDs, I've got to have a copy. That's no way around it. So what I'll do is once I get my copy, I will invite Nate, Stephanie, Nitty. They can all come up and we'll watch it on a big screen.
We have a big projector and a big screen, and
because we had stuff too.
we'll have munchies and all kinds of
Yes,
stuff. So it'll be fun.
We'll have a reason to have the munchies, and then
Sure
we'll
will.
have the munchies,
Sure
and you
we'll
can
get
bring some
coffee.
munchies, and of course we'll invite Frank. And if anybody is looking for a copy of the film after it's released, I'm sure that Peter will. We're going to have Peter come on the show as soon as I can get that,
When things slow down a
arranged.
little bit, we'll make sure that we can.
and he'll tell people how they can get their copies of it and whatnot. And it'll be great. It'll be great.
Aw, thank you, Annette.
So
Yeah, we try to do things as fair as possible.
yeah, I mean, I could have. I could have just. We could have just pulled the name out and said, "Oh,
I don't
Stephanie
even
wins."
trust those random name drawing things. I
won't do it
don't even trust
computerized.
those, no.
That takes away the personalized experience
There
for our
is
viewers.
things like programs on the computer you can get to put the names, and then it'll keep track of your names too. If you take one out or whatever, you can add and whatever. But I don't.
I don't like that. To me, that takes away the personal touch of deedle 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 and pull it out.
Right.
So again, congratulations, Debbie Boyer.
Yes, congratulations.
I will get in touch with you to inform you that you have won, because I'm sure right now you're probably not
I
watching.
know
the
she
show.
watches, but not right when we're
Not
live.
while we're live. Yeah, I think a
live.
lot of people do watch the show. They just can't watch it live. And I wish that there was a way that we could get our numbers. Not that we don't appreciate the people that we have.
But our live numbers.
We'd like to
we've
get our
changed-
live numbers up.
We've changed days. We've changed times. We've tried to adjust everything to meet.
We've worked around other
Yeah.
entities, and
That's why
just-
sharing is caring. Sharing,
Yep.
we can't. I mean, y'all that are watching us right now, you share like you wouldn't believe, and we appreciate you for that.
and we love you for it.
Everybody would share our video once, we'd get out there and get more people to watch.
Yep. So, all right. I think that's a wrap
That's
for
a
this
wrap,
evening.
Jack.
Wrap Jack.
Yep. I think we've ran our mouths enough.
I agree. So, without further ado, again, we want to thank everybody that has tuned in. We definitely want to thank all of our sponsors as well as all of our supporters.
Thank you all.
And I'll call you out by name. Frank, Stephanie, Nathan, Peter Anthony actually has donated to us because, I say donated, he made a purchase. And for anybody else that has made a purchase or has just donated money, if I didn't call your name, which I think I got everybody, thank you guys so very much. We love you. We appreciate you. And next week starts the new month, and I don't know what we got going on just yet. I have an idea of a possible new sponsor, but I'm going to get in touch with them and see if they come through. That's going to be an interesting drawing. That should be a fun one.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys for joining us. And until next week. And then next week when we get here, it's going to be a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm interested to see what the new switcher brings us.
Yeah, me too.
Yay.
So
Moving
hopefully-
on up
To the
to
east
the main
side.
event. Moving on
I'm going to
up
get punched in the face
on
here.
the main event.
All right. So we'll catch you guys right here next week. Same time, same site.
Yeah.
See ya!